Do you ever end up with a stack of scraps like this? Little bits with this and that, little bit of embossing, piece off the end of something you glued, a little trial for some colors, just various things. And you think, why am I keeping this? Well, I have a suggestion. Fancy that. This is not my idea. I think I saw this idea with either Pam at Paper Outpost or Roxy Creation. Both of them have done collaging and gotten great results. And I want to show you what I plan to do. I want to make a piece to go inside this pocket on the front cover of the Time and Journey journal. So this is one that I have made. I have made several of these little collaged folder type things. This one I put pages on the inside and stapled it, and so it's a little mini journal with a few pages. I put 4 sheets in here and a little pocket in the back with a couple of additional pieces in it. So I thought that's what I would make today to go in this journal cover pocket. So let's get started. This is Linda from Linda's Paperworks, and I'm so glad you came by today. I hope you enjoy this. I guess it's a tutorial. It's going to be me making it, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to put this aside because we don't need it right now. And I've already done my collage because, as I told my husband, watching me do collage is like watching glue dry because I'm so indecisive and slow about doing it. But this is what I have so far. I'm going to put a little more on this, and it will end up with a strip of fabric on the spine. So I checked, and it looks like that this is going to be covered up, and it's just going to have that little white bit out there. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is stamp a little bit more decorative thing there. And I'm just going to use my ground espresso on it. It may be a little different than what else is on there, I don't know. And we'll just see how it goes. Dark. But that's fine. It has black lines in there, so maybe dark is good for that. I've also glued this ledger type paper to the inside, and it was this long, extra long, so I'm going to glue this down and make the edge of it a little sturdier, and then glue it down on each end and make a tuck spot for the back page. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to use glue stick on the inside on this to glue this down. The glue stick is bad about shaving off when it runs across something like that. So we'll just, yep, see, there it is. Swipe that up and that up. And I'm going to fold that down like that. Sticky, sticky. There we go. And then I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac on the ends to hold it down to the inside. Just a little bit there. And I think I'll use my spreader silicone spreader to keep that from oozing out so much. Push to the middle. I like a little bit of room there, so you can put things in there that that isn't hard to put it in and out of. And one of the things I wanted to put on here is a tab, and I'm not real sure about how I'm going to do it, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put these little brads in the end of this and make it. I have 2 pieces there because I want it to go on either side of this. Put the brads into this piece, if I can get them to stay there long enough to go in. There we go. And I may have to trim off those little legs that want to stick out at the ends. Well, maybe that's okay. I'll just push it down that way a little bit, and I think it'll be all right. And then, which way do I want that on there? I want to put it up here where it makes a tab. And I'm going to glue that one on the other side of it to cover up the back side of that. And I want to put this piece on here. Whoops, things flying around. I want to put this piece on here also. And I don't want it to get too busy, so I may have to back off on some of my little pieces here. I don't know. I've got this wallpaper here, and that's kind of overly decorative, so that may be too much stuff on there. I could put this at the bottom. I don't know how I would like that. I feel like it needs something in that middle part that's kind of plain. So maybe this could go up further to the top, and this could be at the bottom. What do we think of that? I can't hear you. Speak louder, I need help. Okay. This may just be a thing that is going to be busy no matter what I do, so I might as well just go with it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to make a decision and do it. So I'm just going to put the Fabri-Tac on the back of this with the cheesecloth. Same cheesecloth I got into battle with the other day with all the glue. It wants to stick to your fingers. And I don't know how well that's going to glue down everything else that's under it, but we're going to try it to see what happens. Okay. What did I say I was going to do? Put this up high? Maybe there. Hope that's what I want. We'll just go with it and see. See what happens. Why not? And I like the number. I'm going to go ahead and put it on there too. Get some glue on my fingers. Things will be better. Okay, do I want that over to that side? No, I think it needs to go to this side. And I think I'm going to put it, I need a little space there for the fabric, so I'll just put it right there, like that. This may be very, very busy, I don't know. But we'll just see what happens. I'm going to put this down here, like that, I think. I'm just going to go with it. It may not be the best design ever, but it's going to just be what it is. It's going to be inside the cover, that pocket on the cover of the journal. So it's not going to be just out there too much. I think I may have to put some more glue under there, but we'll do that in a little bit. Now I have 2 holes on the inside, but I think I'll just not worry about that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be all right. We'll see. We'll see. I like the tab. Stick in there a little bit. A little glue there. Okay. I think I'm going to nip this corner a little bit. And this one. Talking about using up scraps, I don't remember what I was doing with this. I think that may have been some corrugated cardboard that I inked and stamped those lines, but I'm not sure about that. If it's not that, I don't know what it was. I feel like it needs something there, but it's kind of so busy that I think it needs a place for your eye to rest too, so maybe it won't. I won't add anything else there. Now, my pages, I'm going to put 4 pages in this, and I chose some, this is a piece of very, almost like handmade paper, and I've used some of this before, and I tried to tear the edge, and it was just like it didn't want to tear for anything. So I guess it has some kind of rag fiber or something in it. I don't really know. This is just a piece of copy paper that is coffee stained, coffee dyed, whatever you want to call it. This is another piece of that sample paper, and it's similar to the brown one in texture, but it's gray. And then this is a piece of scrapbooking paper that has these lines on it, which are dark lines. I mean, the lines are not dark, the paper is dark. And so I think what I'll do is I may use one of these jelly roll pens. They have white ink in them, and just maybe write a quote or something on there. Or I could stamp a quote on a piece of paper and glue it to that. Either one would be fine. So I'm going to put this all together, and I was thinking about stamping some other things on here, and I wonder, maybe I should go ahead and do that before I put it together. It might be easier to stamp it that way. I have this is kind of a sewing thing, but it has this quote that says, "To live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong." And I like that, so I think I'm going to put that in here. I can get it off the plastic. Come on. There we go. And this is the person who said it, so I'll take his name off too. And put that on one of these blocks. If I can get it straight enough. There we go. Ah, that's not straight at all. I guess it doesn't matter, I just need to get it straight on the page, but I want to have his name straight with that. And I think I'll put his name to this side, like that. And I think I'd like it on this page. So I'm going to get this mat to stamp on. Give it a little cushion underneath there. And I'm going to use the Distress Oxide Ground Espresso ink. And it may take me a while to get this thing inked up. It seems like it doesn't want to do that. Okay, hopefully that will be okay. Wipe off this excess. Always manage to get the ink on the stamping block. Okay. I think I'll just put it in the middle. And hope for the best. Oh, that came out okay. Except I have his name upside down. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I may just leave it that way. Maybe it'll make me laugh every time I see it. Oh, double check the names. Oh my goodness. Oh well. No fear of being wrong there. I put his name upside down. Okay. I must be having a creative life. It's also kind of a little bit crooked on there, so. Okay, we'll go with it. See what happens. Maybe nobody will even notice except everyone that I've just told. Okay, that goes on here. And see, the nice thing is I could change this out if I wanted to, but I think I'm just going to leave it because I think it's funny that I had such a mistake. Nobody's perfect, right? Put a paper clip on here to hold this if I can get it over all those. And there's another one. This one I may have to go at from this side, from the lower side. I'm not going to put this in upside down, so it goes this way. In this little book. And I guess I need to clip it to the edge of the book itself too, so I'll just redo that. And this one. Okay. This may be so fat it won't want to go into that pocket. I want to staple it from this side, I think. This is always the fun part, but figuring out exactly where to put the staples in it. But we will give it a try and see what happens. You can see, under there you can see, well, let's see, can I do this? There. Simple way. It has that you can see where the staple goes. So I need to see where that hits on here. It's kind of in between, right in there. I'm just gonna put it here, and then I'm just gonna slide it down till I have it about where I want the staple to go. Just about like that. Maybe too far in. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We'll try the other side now. Let's see how it goes. Get it straight, so it's not cockeyed. Well, it's kind of lined up in there, but out here it's not so greatly lined up, but it's stapled, so we're gonna call it good enough. As I said, this may not even fit in the pocket once I get it all put together here. Now, I can either leave the staples like that, or I can put a piece of washi tape over it. I have some black and white checks here. Don't know if I'd like that on there or not. Oh, I don't know. Or does it need to be something else that's more different? Something like this. Okay. Like that. Just put a vine up the middle of it. Or is it better just not to have anything? Maybe I'll put that on there and be a little careful about how I put it on there. Just so the staples aren't sticking out and poking somebody. Me. Of course, it leaves that, and I didn't add extra glue, so it's probably going to peel right off of there, just like that. All right, I'm going to put some glue stick on this, if I can, without it fighting me all the way. Okay, there we go. I'm going to have to get out a wet wipe so I can get all the glue off my fingers when I get done with this. Cover up those staples. And then I'm going to trim this off even-ish. Let's see. There we go. Just run my finger on that a little bit to get it laying down flat. Okay, I'm going to fold these pages again and see how that does. Mr. Upside Down Joseph Chilton Pierce. Probably doesn't appreciate being upside down. Okay. I may have to put really thin things in this pocket on the back because this is getting a little bit chunky. That is that. So I guess the next step is going to be putting fabric on on the spine. I had 3 pieces of fabric I'm considering. One is this plaid fabric, and I want this to go up under there, which may be tricky. Do we like that? Does that make it more busy? Even busier than it was before? It would just be half of that, so I wish I could. There we go. All right. Oh, come on. This is not easy to hold on to and place it down flat where we can look at it. Okay, there's that. I don't think I mind that too much, and it carries the green across. Okay, that is a possibility. It's number 1. This is the selvage that came off this lace. The one I got 4 yards of, or whatever it was. 2 yards. It's only 2 yards at Walmart. That would be plain and not distracting. And this one is just plain white fabric. It has a torn edge. It might be difficult to straighten it out to go on there. I don't know, I'm kind of leaning toward the plaid one. I'm going for it. If I don't like it, I can cover it up with something else. So that's what we'll do. Get my very gluey paper here. And I have no idea if this has a right or wrong. Doesn't seem to make much difference. Just put some, I'm going to put glue stick on it, and then maybe a little bit of Fabri-Tac after that. And right about from there to there. And then I'll trim those off after I put it down. Okay. I think I'll just put this on this side over here right now and get that positioned, and then come back and put the other side. Put the glue on the other side of it. Okay, moment of truth. I'm glad I don't have that glued down too much. At least I will have a way to slide it up under there. And I can put that green stripe right there like that. And then I'm going to run a little bit of glue on this side. This may be the craziest thing we've ever seen. But the good news is it'll be hidden in that pocket and won't be seen that much. Hide your mistakes. More or less flat. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it will still bend. I'll gotta close it. Alright, I'm just gonna trim this even with the top. Do I want to leave a little bit? Maybe I want to leave just a smidge up there. No, I don't, because it's gluey. I'm cutting it off even. May need all that room to put it in the pocket anyway. So we'll do that. Didn't quite cut straight there. Okay, let's see. Have we done everything here? Got that glued. Oh, I need to glue this back down a little bit better. And just put some of this right here. Okay. My fingers are such a mess. Well, what do we think? Is it kind of cute? Kind of sort of cute, maybe? It's a little torn right there. Maybe a little glue there. Okay. All right. All right, we have a tab on the front. We have a number. We have some faux embossed writing. And then we have this page with the inside tab there. It may need something. These all probably are going to get decorated a little bit, but probably not right now. I may need to think about what I want to put on them. Little writing space and a little place back here for something to tuck in there. Do I have anything that will go in there? Yeah, it would if I trimmed it down, but oh, I don't know. Oh, here's a ticket. A couple of tickets. We'll put those in there. They're awfully yellow, but for now it'll be okay. And I also have these. That might be cute up there. Put a label there. And I have some postage stamps. Might be cute on here. Maybe just like that. And it's too much there. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll glue those down. This one is from Budapest. And this one is the Republic of Italy. Republic of Italy. In honor of Rachel of Roxy Creations. But I also need an Australian one on there for her if I do that. Okay, get the glue paper back out again. Next time you see me, this paper is going to be gone. I think it served its purpose already. I've used it far longer than anybody else would use it, for sure. I'm just going to put that a little bit off center like that. These two are actual postage stamps that I got in some packets. I got sometime. I ordered some. I ordered some from eBay, and I also got some from other sources. I don't know. I'm not liking the way that looks right there. Maybe that's okay. Do this. Wipe the glue off. Okay, there we go. It is a travel journal, and I'm going to put this up there too. It's a label I just stamped. I have a set of stamps that has this recorded stamp. Oops, straighten up. It has this recorded stamp, and then I just stamped a little bit of script on there. And you could always just write, you know, the current date under there if you wanted to, if I wanted to. And let's see, maybe that's good enough for now. I think I'm going to get some different tickets to put in there. Or ink those up or something, because I don't really like that color. But anyway, I will take pictures at the take pictures of this and post them at the end of the video so you can see what I ended up with on this particular little folder. I kind of like that there. I think I'm going to do it. Well, I lied. I'm keeping this until this video is over. And this little teeny one. I made these. That one I used the bottom of a bottle to stamp it. And this one, I think I drew around a stencil that had an oval shape on it. I made these quite a while ago. It was fun. I may do a video about that sometime. I always enjoy making something that I could go buy something like that, but I make it for myself, and I enjoy doing that. Making something out of nothing. And I think it needs my little, I was going to put this stamp on there, but that's awfully big. I could put it on the inside. Inspired by life, created by hand. I don't know if that's too big for that or not. I just thought I was going away. I'm still here. Let's see how this looks. Do we think that's too big for that? I don't know. I'm just going to stick it on there. I'm getting bold. I'm just going to do it. I may regret it, but I'm going to do it anyway. See if I can get it down fairly close to the bottom, peeking under the edge of the stamp. Okay, there we go. Well, it's not exactly straight, but it's on there. I hope I didn't drive you too crazy with my making of this little book, but I guess we better put it in the little journal to see if it's going to fit. What do we think? Is it going to go? Is it going to slide in there without any trouble? I don't know. This is the first time we tried. Okay. Well, it makes the cover kind of heavy, but it fits. You can grab it by the tab to pull it out. Okay. I guess I could have put a little cog on it somewhere too to make it match, but the wallpaper goes with this wallpaper inside. Anyway, thanks so much for visiting today with me and following along while I made this mess. I made my upside down quote, or made the attribution upside down. I hope you had fun and laughed a little bit. It's always good to laugh. And I will see you next time. Bye.